the power to admit or refuse others from the royal presence. This same metaphorical key, ultimately perfected in Jesus, shows that Jesus wields absolute control over admission into God's kingdom. What? You mean to say that Jesus, Yeshua, can stop someone coming into the kingdom? When we look at the Star of David, we'll see what a little bit more information will help you see how this all works. To open the door portrays Messiah as the one granting access. Have a look at John chapter 10, yeah? Verse 9, which will tell you, I am the gate. That's what he says. I am the gate. To shut signifies that once Christ denies entry, no other authority can reverse it. The key of David thus envisions sovereignty, trustworthiness, and the finality of Jesus' judgments. What about, does he deserve it? The Jews, some Jews, would say he doesn't deserve it. Well, the resurrection underscores Christ's rightful status. I'll read that again. The resurrection underscores Christ's rightful status to hold the key of David. In historical research such as the critical studies collated by Dr. Gary Habermas, there are documented accounts including hostile non-Christians, right? It's a non-Christian source, like Tacitus. You heard of Tacitus? And the famous Josephus. What they do is they acknowledge the early Christian claim. They do. Of the resurrected Mashiach. In history. This event is central. It demonstrates that the Messiah is not merely a descendant of David, but vindicated by divine power. For early believers, the risen Christ's role in opening or shutting the future hinges on his defeat of what? It all hinges on it. This is what he died for. To give us life. Life in abundance. The future on his defeat of death itself. As Revelation 1 verse 18 confirms. If you want to check it, do so. But I'll read it. I am the living one. I And now look, I'm alive forever. And ever. And I hold the key of death and Hades. Oh, what does that mean? A life given for a life. Have you ever saved someone's life? Well, there are those who've died saving people's lives. They died while others lived. I hold the keys of death and Hades. Opening the key to death and Hades to bring them out, if he wishes. Mankind are in a death-like state right now. Walking zombies. If you've come here, this key will open a different perspective. You are no longer in spirit. Totally connected here. Because you're from above. And we bring heaven here to the earth. This is it. The door. The door it's a frequency. Our words are frequencies. This frequency that's coming in for you right now is of divine. Let me show you. I'll just drop this down. Let me show you this. Shall I show you this one first of all? Yeah, I'll show you this one first. Hello. Would you like to see something to do with this? I'll just pull this down. There you go. Love you. Okay. You see? The Phoenician alphabet, yeah? You can also look it up on YouTube or on the internet. So remember Hebrew, we read it from this way, right? Not that way. No, that way. You see what that is? Aleph. That's an E, isn't it? It's pointing the wrong way, isn't it? But what does it represent? An ox. It's an ox, you see. There's its horns. There's its face and nose. Tell them that way. So you've got the. This is Phoenician. This is older than the Hebrew that we. Because what happened was it started progressing, the languages, and became fancy, and Oh, yeah, man. But we go further back, it looks a bit ancient. It looks a bit childlike. So we have Gimel. You see the Dalet. You see what it is? It's a triangle. There's a triangle there, see? The triangle represents a door. So this is a door. You see? So on the Star of David, you've got a triangle. So you've got two triangles. You've got a door and a door. So door, door. But count. Here's the interesting part about this. Although this is a triangle with 3 in 2D, yeah, I'm going to show you something. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 4th letter in the Hebrew alphabet, in the Phoenician alphabet, right? Just keep that in mind. Number 4. Yeah? And that's what it all used to look like, see? You can see why that's water, can you? You see? You tell easily understand this. You see? Mem. Yeah. Is there any more you recognise? Yeah. I'm sure you recognise the last one. You see the cross? You see the cross? The 22nd letter. 2-2. But it hasn't got the numbers underneath here. But that's a 400. Yeah. It represents 400 for number 4. But it's a cross. It's a cross. So here we have, you see, the whole of the alphabet. In the beginning, everything came through the alphabet. The word vibrated in a gematria sense and formed. Yeah, that's how it worked in the beginning. So this is the beginning of the story. There's a story coming out. You see, there's a story. There's a story. Just like, you know, you have tarot cards with frequencies on them. These have a frequency. It's a story, that story. So there's a door, there's Beth. There's a house. Aleph Bet. Yeah, Aleph Bet. Aleph is a silent letter. Yeah, which represents Father, the Great Spirit, Yahweh. And this is Father bringing into existence his Son, where his Father can dwell within his house with him. So that's Yeshua, continue Yeshua's story on each one of these to the end of the story, when the end of the story was the cross. That was it. And after that there was resurrection. Do you understand all this yet? You understand it all yet? Alright. So you got the number 4, right? I got number 4 here. Aye. So let's have a look at see if there's anything else I can bring out here. Watch this. Here you go. Now, there's the letter. A Dalet. And there's a Dalet. So it's 2 Dalets. You count how many is along. It was 4. There's a 4. So that's, in geometry you can change it over into something else. Watch this. Now, in 3D, it is a pyramid within a pyramid. Can you see it? There's one pyramid that's just sticking out of that pyramid. Yeah? So if we count a little pyramid, how many points is it? 1, 2,